As I sit here, I'm reminded of this old little gray-haired lady. In our small Midwestern town, population hardly 80. I was a young boy then, age just past 10. When we all gathered and rose to our feet when her flag-draped casket came in. I remember the preacher's sentimental words and the reflective, somber tones, and the stories we all had about her life. Looking back, I still feel the chill as taps was played. At the graveside, the startling rapport of the gunshots, final salute. Then the most emotional of all, the folding of the flag. But what happened next was the most emotional of all when they gave that flag to my dad. You see, my grandmother, the little old gray-haired lady, was a soldier. My father's mother was a soldier. My great-grandfather's daughter a soldier. She was someone to everyone, but to me, a hero. Always brave and strong, heroic, battle-hardened, and full of love. That tiny gray-haired lady who fought for me.
How is everybody doing today?
Fabulous. And thank you, Dion Coleon, for that fabulous intro. We love it.
Very much so. Hello, Ruth. How are you doing
Good
tonight?
evening, Miss Ruth. How are you?
It's night, getting to be night again at 8 o'clock, so I'd rather it be longer days. And we're going to have another hour lost, so.
Yeah, it won't be long. We'll be doing daylight savings time, so it'll be dark everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. We'll get another hour lost here pretty soon, so I'm not looking forward to it.
So tonight, folks, we're going to be doing all kinds of different stuff. We're just going to call this show for shits and giggles.
Sounds good to me, because so much stuff is going on.
Hey, Vince. Hey, Dion Kelly on. Thank you. I'll get it
That's it.
right one of these days.
I still can't get it right, so I'll call him the Godfather. So
Hey, you did a fabulous job on the intro, and wait till you see our outro. I love
exactly.
it too.
So
But yeah, we're losing control in our society, folks. You know?
it's amazing to me, and I see. I mean, we had a kid here a couple of weeks ago that went crazy at school, and I hate to say it, but I could see my son doing that too. To be honest with you, maybe not have the cops called on him. Usually, a call to the parents is enough, but where were the parents? You know.
Well, I mean, this
So,
is the
yeah,
stuff that, our teachers are going through in our school systems. We're going to start out with that anyway. But should they have to be going through this? Why are our students going so crazy in our schools anymore? We need to
that's
start taking a look at what's going on.
what I'm saying exactly is you should, and I mean, it's kind of like police. Who the heck wants to be a teacher now whenever that's what you have to deal with? You know, I mean, and used to the school was able to whoop your butt and stuff like that. Now you're not even allowed to, now teachers aren't even allowed to touch them. So, yeah,
Well,
sparing the rod.
yeah, a lot of them are sparing the rod. I was listening to an interview last night about a 9-year-old with the vocabulary of a sailor that would in the merchant marines, that his parents are making video after video, and we won't put that on this show because of the way that child is talking. I mean, we are an NC-17 show. Yeah, we do slip and we do drop an F-bomb every now and then. I do go off the rail one every now and then when I get on a tangent. But this child, he has absolutely no respect for his parents, and he is making his mama bukus of money off TikTok and YouTube. And I don't know why it's being allowed.
So why would you even want your kid to, why would you be making videos of your kid acting like that?
Yeah.
And
So,
then putting them online.
So the video we're going to show is what's going on in our schools.
And this
what
is
our
in,
teachers are
this
going.
is over, oops, sorry, go ahead.
Well, this is what our teachers are going through on a daily basis. I have a roommate who's an IP at school, and she has students that have behavioral issues. And this is kind of what she goes through when the kid goes off the rail.
I mean, like I said, I'm proud of the teachers my son has for being able to control him, because he was throwing a fit right before the show started. So, because he was being a butthole and got his tablet taken away. So,
Yeah.
then he thinks for some reason throwing a fit will get his tablet back. But this video here is a shorter one. But this is a 9-year-old that got handcuffed down here in Florida. And if they don't, I can't remember if they showed in the news part of this or not. But if not, then I'll play a little bit longer video of it that shows a lot more of what the kid was doing before he got handcuffed.
Yep.
Released body cam footage showing a 9-year-old being handcuffed at a local elementary school.
So you calm down. This is where we're at. He can do that. He's on the road. Just calm you down for a second.
The boy's parents now suing the city of Oviedo for the incident. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Emily McLeod. Ginger Gadsden has the night off. News 6's Treasure Roberts is live in the newsroom digging into that newly filed lawsuit. Treasure.
Yeah, Matt, Emily. The lawsuit states this 9-year-old student suffered physical and emotional abuse, adding this is something that will stick with him in the future. I want to warn you, the video we're about to show you is disturbing. That's Oviedo police officer Scott Mosley's body camera, capturing the moment he handcuffed a 9-year-old student. This happened at Stenstrom Elementary School in February. It prompted the boy's parents to file a federal lawsuit against the city of Oviedo. The lawsuit also names Officer Mosley and School Resource Officer Yashira Moncada. accusing them of excessive use of force.
This is why I can't be an SRO.
That's Moncada's reaction after the 4th grade student repeatedly cursed and threw items at her and school staff.
You're the one that's throwing everything everywhere and calling everybody names. So what makes me?
Officer Mosley arrived after Moncada called for backup as she and school personnel struggled to get the child under control. They shielded themselves with mats when being kicked and hit. The student had a behavioral plan in place. Physical aggression was listed as an issue. The plan directs school staff not to engage in any conversation with the student. It appears they followed directions, but Moncada continued speaking to the child before and after he was placed in cuffs.
Nowhere. You're not gonna go home. I don't care. So you want to go to jail?
When Mosley cuffed the student's wrists, a school staff member said, "I don't think we can do that."
He's on the road.
The SRO agreement shows school resource officers are not allowed to use mechanical devices to restrain students with disabilities unless they're in grades 6 through 12.
But you realize we can take the cuffs off. Shut up. We're just trying to help you, okay?
After nearly 13 minutes,
Are still on the job, and no representative for the Seminole County Public Schools says they don't comment on litigation not involving the district. Matt.
You know, that's pretty bad, folks. Pretty bad when your teachers can't be
Yeah.
able to teach in a classroom when you have a child that acts out like that in the classroom, that they need their own special classes.
Well, he was evidently. They said he was on a behavioral plan, so he was evidently. And Dion said that no child should be in handcuffs. I agree and disagree with that.
I agree and
because
disagree with it too.
because I've seen how my kid acts, and you know, my son would probably be considered disabled too. So, but
Sometimes you have to do something to de-escalate the situation to where you can regain control.
I mean, I was,
And
just
that's all that officer was trying to do.
Well, I agree with you on that too. If disabled, no, but if a punk, yes. And that's something that I have to do with my son a lot of times, is you just have to get him to calm down. And he probably didn't get something he wanted, or was told to do something he didn't want to do. That's how right before the show, my son was in there. Kim was in there with my son sitting in our bedroom, and was just letting him throw his fit pretty much. But he's learned not to be throwing stuff and everything like that. So he definitely has learned not to start throwing stuff, or he will get, maybe not put in cuffs, but if I had a pair, I would put them on him sometimes. You know, I know that sounds wrong, but
The thing is, way back before we ever had all these behavioral issues, most of the time the parents had to take action.
yes. And
And
the school did too.
And since the schools do not have a corporal punishment anymore, these kids, they may be little angels at home, but when they go to school, they are absolute little heathens.
Well,
And therefore, these parents need to be getting behind these students, teachers, and helping them correct this issue.
Well, I know good and well them parents know how that kid acts.
Yep.
You know, so this is just me personally. If I found out about that, I would not be suing the school over something like that, because I know how my son acts. And usually is what they do with, like, if my son acts like that at school, they just call us to come get him because he's out of control.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the best thing to do is remove him from the situation. But you know what? When he's abusing the teachers and they're trying to use mats to shield the blows, There's no reason why a teacher has to take that an amount of abuse.
I think at my kids' school, they have like a rage room there that's kind of filled with those mats, to be honest with you. And they pretty much not lock you in, but put you in the rage room.
Well, I know the school my son and my daughter, my grandson and my granddaughters are in. Let me rephrase that. My grandsons and my granddaughter are in. They have a quiet room. But
Maybe
it's
that's what
getting
you
them
call it.
from that area where they're
Yeah.
absolutely out of control into that quiet room that can be detrimental to whomever's trying to get the child into it.
Yeah. I mean, that's
So, did that child have his medicine? Was he off his medicine?
and that happened to my son a couple of weeks ago as well. As he got in trouble, he ran out of his medicine. I don't know if the pharmacy didn't put enough in there or what, because he was short on his medicine, and so he didn't have it for 2 days. He couldn't get it refilled according to pharmacy laws. So he went without it for 2 days, and he got in trouble at school both days. So,
well, there you go. But that's why they're trying to get it to where kids won't be going to school anymore. They'll be having to log in from home into an AI class
I don't see that
because they can't have teachers going through this type of situations.
I don't think that they're going to ever be able to end up doing that. COVID was a perfect example of how bad COVID resulted in education from kids working at home, going to school
But
from home.
when you have students like this, they're not only a detriment to the teacher, they're a detriment to other kids.
Well, most of
Sometimes they
them-
attack other kids.
You're right about that. But I mean, like I said, my son's in one of them behavioral schools like that. And they do get in trouble all the time, but the teachers there actually know how to handle them and stuff, you know, without getting in. Well, those teachers knew how to handle that kid too, you know, but because none of them got hurt, they had a mess to clean up. But
Well, they not only destroyed the classroom, but he destroyed valuable education time.
well,
So something the parents and the teachers need to be working together instead of the parents suing not only the school system but the cop who was just trying to get the kid to calm down.
Well, I don't know if you've seen this video or not. This is one that is kind of long, but I'll fast forward through some of it. But this is a lot of what is being taught to people, period. Is like this lady here, she was getting pulled over because her and her boyfriend were doing it in their car out in closed park. So some of y'all might have seen this one before, but this is the entitlement that these people are taught, these kids have anyway. And I'm not saying it's all the parents' fault. It is kind of, if you're getting sued or if you're suing the school because of it, it is kind of the parents' fault too for, hold on, come on now.
Weather
My
must
mouse
be
is
trying
to mess
to
up
make
on me
it.
again.
Oh, didn't you buy a battery for that, sir?
I actually bought a whole new keyboard and everything, but I hadn't put it on here yet, even though it's not really that much trouble. Yeah, look, we're getting a ticket, so since it jumps into it right here, they were getting a ticket for doing it out in their car in the park. And of course, I don't know how it is everywhere else. What's up, just me? But if you don't sign the tickets, you go to jail, you know. I don't know how it is.
I cannot answer it.
Not sign and go to jail. All right, that's your license.
I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to
No.
sign the ticket.
You don't have option now.
Because
Oh, wait a minute.
but
Let's
I'm
go back
going,
some. Sorry for jumping around.
Listen, my man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
sir,
Ma'am.
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Put your hands behind your back.
sir.
Ma'am, put your hand behind your back.
Come
on. I need you to back up.
I'm just saying, like,
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a
She was
question.
asking for the-
I'm just all I'm doing is
Put your
asking
hands
a
behind your
question.
back. Put your hands behind your
Mr.
back. You're
Brooks?
under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
But, sir,
Put your hands
I'm
behind your back.
asking you a
Okay.
question.
I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks,
Hold on.
Hey, listen, my
She
man.
needs to
Back
put.
up.
She needs to put her. Let her.
Can
let
I-
her phone, let her
Okay,
put
you
her
can
phone
put your
down.
phone down.
okay,
Let her
Mr.
put, just gotta
Brooks.
give her a chance to-
Oh
Come
my
on, sir.
God.
Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to
No.
sign the ticket
You don't have option now.
because but I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games with you.
I know, but I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
going, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why am I
You're actively resisting.
I'm asking you, why am I putting my head behind my back?
You're under arrest.
I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest? Why am I under arrest? I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not
I'm
signing.
going to sign the ticket now, Mr. Brooks. I'm
You
going to
don't
sign
have
the
that
ticket.
option now.
Why don't I have the option,
Because I
Mr.
gave you
Brooks?
two options.
She was just asking for your badge number.
I'm
at first.
asking for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you want your badge number.
Sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God, sir, Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going to sign the
Put
ticket.
your hands behind your back.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God, I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands behind
You
your
tell
back.
me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my
Stop
God.
resisting. Stop resisting.
You lost your wig.
Why are you pulling it out?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, sir. This is unnecessary. What are you doing? This is over. This is
Oh
over.
my God. Why am I being
Just put your
arrested?
down. Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind, not giving me a reason.
You're
So
physically
why am I
resisting.
getting? I'm not. You didn't have to tell me my rights or tell me why I'm being arrested. That's exactly why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. God, please. Oh my God!
Yeah, give me your hands.
Oh my goodness. You know,
that goes on for about 10 more minutes.
that's insane. She didn't want to sign the ticket, so she was going to get arrested and going to jail. So
Yep.
then she starts throwing a fit because she didn't want to go to jail because she apparently did not want to call somebody to come get her out. She had the
Well,
right to
didn't
remain
think about it,
silent,
but-
but she didn't have the ability. You are absolutely right, Jasmine. Absolutely right.
And
Thank
that's
you,
exactly
Kimberly,
obviously.
for joining us too. I saw you in there. So, you know, this is how a child goes from being out of control in the schoolroom to growing up to being out of control adult. And I'm
That's what I'm
quite sure
saying.
we could find all kinds of videos
Oh,
about
I see
out of
them all the
control
time.
adults nowadays.
I see all kinds of them, and a lot of them are people that are just like this, that are super entitlement. And I was watching one guy review it, and it's a black guy that lives in Alabama or something like that. And he was laughing his butt off at it and was like, "Welcome to the South, honey," because she's from California or something like that.
Now, probably doing a hookup somewhere off of the internet.
Yeah, it was probably that guy, you know.
So, you
'Cause
know,
I think he was from
I'm
Arkansas
gonna-
or
I'm-
something.
we have the marches in the streets for people of the all communities hollering free Palestine, free Palestine. Well, Palestine elected in a Hamas government. And what people don't understand, when you go through in a Hamas government, you're going to the extreme old religion of Islam.
Yeah.
So now we have the LGBT community standing with these people about Hamas and Palestine. But what they don't understand is their lives and their lifestyles are not tolerated by Hamas.
No, not at all.
So,
Not
you
at
know,
all.
they usually wind up being thrown off of buildings or beat to death or stoned to death or just for being gay or lesbian. That's why so many of them are coming over here where we don't persecute them.
I mean,
They're allowed to be whomever they want to be.
And that's true. I mean, one of them I saw was a guy that was gay or is gay that lives in Palestine, and he did some, you know, secret video. He didn't show his face or anything like that. And he was saying, if they think you're gay, first they'll arrest you, then they'll rape you, and then they'll kill you.
Yes, yes, that's usually the way it goes. And I've talked to several people that are LGBT
Poke your head through the hole.
that I have come across over here working, trying to build a new life that do not support Hamas. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. But they tell me, they have confirmed that that is exactly what happens to them. That's why they fled their country and came over here.
The real Palestinians, especially the ones protesting over here, they'll tell you that. Not the ones that are like, don't even know what they're talking about. That's, you know, they literally don't know what they're talking about at all.
Yeah,
They don't even,
they
all they're
have no
fighting
clue.
for is because
So right now we have the Aryan Brotherhood over there, which is Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, Palestine. They're all screaming and chanting death to America. And over here we have people who have no clue because they can't get an education in a school because our schools are losing control over the education system. Do you see where this is going, folks?
I mean,
we're losing control. It's gone crazy.
It is definitely gone crazy.
People, we need to get behind our teachers in our schools. We need to get behind our military. We need to start educating people. We need to get behind them and make sure our children are getting. Excuse me, I've said it wrong. And to make sure that our children are getting a very good education to where they're not lining our streets supporting the Muslim Brotherhood who don't support them. I mean, it's insane.
They don't even know
It's
what they're
absolutely
supporting.
insane.
They don't even know what they're supporting. They're just supporting whatever's cool, whatever is, you know.
Yes, I agree. I mean, and we even have Africa over there saying, no, America, you keep that mess over there. We don't want it.
Well, they're all saying that pretty much, even not just Africa. It is the NATO state, or the United Nations and NATO states that are coming into it a lot. But I know I saw today where it said that Australia is sending Australia is sending one plane, and the RRAF is sending 2 planes. And I was thinking, wow, planes, huh? I don't know if it's planes of people or if it's just planes, but
oh,
yeah.
Oh, we got all kinds of comments coming in here.
Oh yeah.
Kimberly's trying to tell us about 234,500 stolen dimes that robbed a truck driver while he was asleep. Yep. That can happen. That's why we're all supposed to keep our trailers locked. Everything locked down. Thank you for that news, but I didn't hear about that. And yeah, the holy war has been, and where Hamas got while these yep, they're cutting heads off of babies. They have no power.
I saw some more stuff about that I'm not going to show on here either, but.
And, you know, a lot of stuff that we do see, we are not going to show on here. We, even though we are at NC-17 show, do have our standards. We like our shows.
Yeah, I don't want to risk going to Facebook jail or get cut off.
Yep. And on another note, we got a crazy airline pilot. Who knew? But that'll be the next video.
This was the Don's one.
This may look like some sort of crime scene.
They're pretty busy overnight, as we can see. I need to get on the road in the mornings.
He was supposed to head down the road to Florida. Why he left the trailer on its own overnight in this lot, investigators don't know. Fellow trucker Damian Laker says it just makes no sense.
No, it's not. You're supposed to stay with it.
Whoever did this, police say, got away with around $100,000 worth, maybe even more.
That's a lot of labor involved, too, moving that amount of weight.
A laborious load, at least 5,000 pounds. And somehow they did so in the nick of time. Leaving
absolutely insane
and scattered everywhere.
So someone has to pick up all that change.
Parks like this aren't uncommon, especially in the Northeast area. Police do say it's a change from what's usually taken.
Lamb, chicken, TVs, refrigerators,
no pun intended.
et cetera, taken. Alcohol.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't think there was a pun intended with any of that, do you?
Just a little one. About 238,500 of them.
If I turn my camera on. Yeah.
Yeah, how did they know the trucker was full of dimes? Well, usually there's an inside job there, sir. They'll track that one back to whoever's in the logistics part. And I'll tell you, you know, we have to take our security really sensitive out here nowadays, and it's getting worse. That truck driver was probably parked where he could find a spot where he felt like he was safe in a well-lit area. And there was probably a tracking device on his truck that he didn't know about it. So 10 to 1, that was an inside job. Yep. And well, the government on all money loads puts a tracker on the trailer anyway.
I didn't say if it was government or not, did it?
If you're hauling money, it's government load. You are a high security risk.
I wasn't sure if it'd be
That I know
anymore.
for a fact.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. The driver wasn't with the truck. You just leave it.
That's a huge no-no. He won't have a job, and he'll have hard time getting a job
if he's not arrested. So,
yeah, he probably just said, "Well, my job's over. I'm going home. I'm not answering this shit."
Well, here's another one. We were going to talk about the crazy pilot. I didn't really see anything about this until I just accidentally stumbled upon it. And this is a short video. But I didn't really see anything about this in the news or anything until I just stumbled upon it. But okay, quit playing. Wait till I'm ready for you.
Yep.
This
you're
pilot,
right, Dion.
This pilot
You're
will
right.
probably not have a job anymore either.
The off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot who's accused of trying to shut off the engines of a plane filled with passengers in the middle of a flight. According to court documents, he told police he had taken psychedelic mushrooms. He's now facing a federal charge for that incident that led to an emergency landing in Portland. Devin Haskins joins us live now from the KHW newsroom. So, Devin, I know you read through that federal criminal complaint. What else can you tell us about it?
Yeah, Drew, 44-year-old Joseph David Emerson has been charged with one count of interfering with flight crew members and attendants. According to court documents, he told officers after he was arrested that he was tired and thought he was having a nervous breakdown after taking psychedelic mushrooms. Now, if convicted in federal court, this single charge could carry a 20-year prison sentence.
According to a federal criminal complaint against Joseph Emerson, the pilots of the plane both said the flight started with casual conversations. The off-duty pilot was sitting in the jump seat in the cockpit. Those court documents also say the pilots explained Emerson threw his headset and said out loud, quote, "I'm not okay." They both told the FBI that Emerson then grabbed the red fire suppression handles, but wasn't able to fully pull them down. If he had, it would have cut off the fuel supply and hydraulics to both engines. One of the pilots had a brief struggle with Emerson, which they say lasted about 25 to 30 seconds before Emerson settled down. Emerson was then told to leave the cockpit, which he did, and then was restrained by flight attendants in the back of the airplane. Then, during the descent, the flight attendants tell the FBI that Emerson tried to open the emergency door, but was blocked from doing so. When Emerson was questioned by Port of Portland police, he was quoted in the court documents as saying, "I'm admitting to what I did. I'm not fighting any charges you want to bring against me, guys." He also said, "Yeah, I pulled both emergency shutoff handles because I thought I was dreaming and I just want to wake up." He said he didn't take any medications, but admitted to becoming depressed 6 months ago. Emerson also said it was his first time taking mushrooms.
Folks, I think we got a winner chicken dinner for a special Sparkle Fuck award there.
No, I got us a Sparkle Fuck for tonight. Our Sparkle Fuck for tonight is going to be Sean King.
Uh-oh.
Which is the BLM activist. Let's see.
What did he do?
It's just
because he was flying jump seats,
let me
sir.
share the story. Yeah, he's flying jump seat. It's like a back seat for pilots.
Yeah.
So and they get free flights from the
Like I said, I nominate him for the Sparkle Fuck Award tonight, folks. Yeah, when pilots fly from on personal time, they can fly jump
I'm gonna
seat.
go. I wanted
which
to do
means
Sean
they're
King.
the second seat.
Well, I guess my little thing's not going to work, so we can use him as a Sparkle Fuck. So, but Sean King is a big BLM activist, and he tried to claim that he negotiated to get the two people home from Israel. I mean, from Palestine. whatever that country's name is,
Palestine.
or place's name is, Palestine, and got called out by the family and everybody else.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Dion said send him a link. He'll try to Frankenstein. Okay. He'll try to get
That's
it to
okay.
work for us.
It wasn't that important. Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
folks,
not really
I
that
mean,
big a deal. I
we've
just
got
figured
all
we were looking for sparkle flicks.
Yeah, we got
Why
all
are you
kinds of
going
crazy
to
shit.
trip mushrooms? The first time you do it, you're going to be in the cockpit of a plane. I understand that might be where he works at, so he'd be used to it and stuff, but that's
I call
kinda like
bullshit
when I
on
do
that.
mushrooms, I don't go driving either.
I call bullshit
Do
on
what?
that. I call bullshit. That wasn't the first time he did it. That was just the first time he got a bad batch.
I don't know. It wouldn't. I mean,
And then I guess he
maybe it
decided
wasn't.
he
I
had to
didn't think
go to
about
the
it not being the first
bathroom.
time he did it.
So, and then I guess, he decided he had to go to the bathroom, so he's going to try to walk out the side of the plane to go pee. Yeah.
He said he thought he was
No.
dreaming and was trying to wake up. I've done that dreaming before, done something crazy in my dream so that I would wake up from the dream. Usually not trying to kill everybody, but
Well, 83 counts of attempted murder is what he's facing now.
that's just one
He's
of the.
in
That's
some
just
deep
one of the charges.
doo-doo.
That's just one of the charges he's facing. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Was getting worried
But
you
that
wouldn't make
happened
it.
on that happened on a FedEx plane a bunch of years ago too. Except for the guy that was on the FedEx plane, really was trying to kill everybody on the plane. But of course, it was only him and the two pilots. So
Okay, that is just too funny. That's just too funny. Like a box of Lucky Charms. Where do you come up with this stuff, man? Are you a stand-up comedian? Woo! So, yeah, I mean, we started out kind of serious, folks. Let's have some funny shit now. We got to have some. We got a comedian on here with his box of Lucky Charms.
So, did you want to do the one of the
Let's
real?
do the Chucky.
Okay.
You know, we got Halloween coming up. Let's throw some Chucky in there. I mean, it's funny. It's funny. Some of the reactions, and one of these parents had actually gotten called to school about her daughter being a bully. And saw these guys running around in these little Chucky outfits at a mall or a store, and decided she was going to get some payback. And I'm going to let you watch and see which one you think it is. Go, Mom.
Yep. Gotta give that old lady a heart attack.
All right. Dude, come check it out.
Man, you better go somewhere before you get kicked in the face.
Come here.
I ain't playing. Go.
Come here.
No.
You don't want to see with me tonight?
Hell no. Go.
I'm a good cuddle.
I will kick you.
Her at a brand new house, and she can't wait to show it to me. So we hid John at her master bathroom closet. And she's gonna be like, "Oh, look at all this space I've got." Blah blah. And Sean's gonna scare her. Hey, Jake and I just got here.
Okay, we'll be there in like 2 minutes.
Okay, cool.
This is the loft.
This is sweet. Okay, put in here.
The couch in the basement.
Oh, it's the party room, dude. It's a master.
Yes. You can put a tub, but we didn't put one.
What, a big closet?
Yeah, it's giant.
Earlier today,
Oh.
when crime or harm comes my way, I'm a fighter, not a runner.
Hey, I didn't really run that.
You ran, dude,
I
and
was
you
like,
shiver
shit,
like a. Okay, so this lady pulled up with her family, and she's like, "Get my daughter." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Get my daughter." So we're like, "Can we get in the car?" Her daughter's in the store shopping right now. We're gonna hide Chucky in the car, and she's gonna have no idea.
All right, so this is a dog who they just died. For safety reasons, of course, it was about to rip my face off.
Go, John. Go, John. Jake, please tell me you got that. What'd you think when that happened?
I was scared.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, God!
Better, John. She's, oh. What happened? What? You scared of Chucky? He's a nice guy. You went running.
Don't scare me like that.
She's shaking, bro. She's literally shaking. Did you do that? Can you give her a hug? Come on, make amends. Oh my God. Give her a hug.
Chucky.
Oh, she's shaking, bro. I'm dead.
Are you okay?
All right, Chucky, you ready to do some scaring?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Ah, damn, Chucky.
Oh no, no, okay. What? No. No. Ow! Chucky, you're fine. You're fine. So he took him in the head. He said, ow.
I think that one went a little wrong.
Got him. Come home.
I hate you guys. I'm never opening the grill again.
Gosh, John, so he took your mask. He's not even scared at all. Let me see it, little man. Let me see it. Oh, put it on. Oh my goodness. You're getting replaced, bro. How old is he?
That kid's not old enough.
You're 5 years old. You're getting replaced.
I'm gonna need to find a real job now.
He ain't scared.
He looked like he was ready to whoop some ass.
Yeah. Oh, these guys are having a ball being Chucky. Y'all, we got to put this link in the comments so people can actually go watch the whole video without it glitching up.
Is it glitching up real bad?
Yep.
How much is? I could send the link to Dion.
You want to come cuddle?
Wonderful technology, wonderful technology. It's fabulous when it works, and then there's times it just don't.
Hey, Dion, I just put the link in there in the chat if you want to continue. It's at 7:04.
We'll put the link in the comments so people can click on it and check it out. I'm going to tell you, folks, we got to have something to laugh about in our society now. It's getting way too insane and crazy out there.
Now, Dion's going to help us out on this, and he'll continue it so it's not so glitchy. So,
hey,
Boo! You want to come cuddle? You can come see me too, Queen.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Go. Mom, what happened? A couple months ago?
No, not a couple months ago. 5th grade, Maisha got in trouble for bullying, and I went up to the school and I embarrassed her. Now
We got you back.
running
That's karma.
from somebody smaller than her,
Someone smaller than her.
a doll at that. So you guys have to
What do
see
we
it.
learn here? Don't bully.
Don't bully.
I need you to change shirts. Can you go? There's a shirt in your closet. It's got a lion on it.
A line?
Lion.
Oh, a
It's
line.
hanging up on the back side of your closet. Can you go put it on real quick?
Yeah.
It's a green shirt with a lion.
A line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Grand I'll see.
It's John!
Poor grandma.
Well, give her a hug, Chucky.
No.
Give her a hug, Chucky. Give her a hug.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That old gal getting serious about it.
Right.
That old gal was getting serious. She's fixing to kick him.
I've seen
Oh
them
my
on
gosh.
videos. One of the other ones that's great to watch is the Michael Myers with people going through drive-throughs.
Yep.
I'm sitting in the road beside him. There was one guy pranking that somehow or another he had something to where it made it look like there was nobody sitting in the car. Then he'd pull
What
up to
the
a
heck?
Huh?
Dang. But find something to laugh about, folks. Find something to laugh about. Because with all the insanity going around, we should all be comedians. We can find something to laugh about. We got to find something to laugh about because it's getting way too serious. Our mental health is paying a price. You know, my heart goes out to our veterans.
Very much so.
Need friends that they can talk to. They don't need to be feeling alone. But you know what? It extends so far behind, outside of the veteran community right now. With, you know, I mean, we have an airline pilot who has depression who's doing mushrooms. What the fuck?
I mean, he wasn't flying. I'll give him that much. He wasn't the pilot, but
you know, he wasn't flying the plane, but he was a pilot.
Right. Yeah.
Really, people?
I totally got what you were saying. Trust me.
Reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody. Talk to them. There are all kinds of helplines. So reach out to me and Chad. We have all kinds of people who will talk to you. We will help you find somewhere to go to help you.
Because I talk to all kinds of people online, and everybody's got problems, but you know,
yeah.
And they find people to talk to. That's one of their releases, is getting online and talking to people. So.
Yeah. That's why our viewers are so important to us. You know, we enjoy having them here. Not only does it help grow the community, but we help people break away from the mainstream media with all the depressing crap that's going on. We love our viewers, and we look forward to visiting with you each and every week. So, you know, if you're not a continuous viewer, please come join us. We will find something. If you have an event or an issue or something you see, send it to us in our messengers. We have one on Truck It. We have a common denominator. Reach out to the logbook if you're a veteran and you need help. They specialize in veterans.
Exactly.
You know, we love you and we pray for you. We will help you in any way possible. But find something to laugh about, because laughter is the best cure. You got to find some release.
That's one reason why I'm so sarcastic. So,
you know, that's, you know, when Chad and I talked about doing this show, we want to do some serious stuff and then not so serious stuff. You know, we wanted to keep it in a variety, you know. And our viewers, we love y'all. We absolutely love y'all. So, you know, just remember, sometimes in life, you just got to say, truck it. And, you know, till we see you again next week.
And thanks to Dion, we've got a new outro this week. So I hope you
yes, we
enjoy
do. Stay tuned. You're going to love it. See you next week. Bye.